Hello, this is the Daily Forex Report for October 14th. We are looking at the U.S. Japanese yen pair first. This particular pair moved down much lower than previous lows that we had. Did break to the downside. Pull back within those, though, to close lower. Overall, looking for this pair to continue to the downside. Look for it, if we get a reversal, to move as high as 82.19, possibly as low as 80.38. Look for some resistance around 81.84, and look for some support around 80.75. Now the Euro USD pair, this particular pair broke previous resistance, is continuing to move to the upside. Look for this pair to potentially go as high as 142.00, possibly as low as 138.88. Look for some resistance around 141.25, and look for some support around 139.51. Now the pound US dollar pair, this particular pair broke through previous resistance, pulled back, did close higher. We are looking for it to continue its slow move to the upside. Look for it to potentially go as high as 161.52, possibly as low as 158.14. Look for some resistance around 160.65, and look for some support around 159.05. Now the U.S. Swiss, this particular pair moved lower, did break previous support, closed below previous support. It's moving lower. Look for it, if on a reversal, to move as high as 0.9638, possibly as low as 0.9392. Look for some resistance around 0.9590, and look for some support around 0.9460. Now, as far as news analysis go, we have the U.S. releasing their advanced retail sales for September at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Consensus on that is that it has held at 0.4%. We also have the Consumer Price Index for September being released for the U.S., and the consensus on that is that it has risen just a little bit from 1.1% to 1.2%. Now, being released at 9:55 a.m. Eastern Time is the U.S. University of Michigan Confidence Report for October, and it's showing that confidence has risen from 68.2 to 69.0. Well, as far as what I'm looking at during for the next couple of sessions, or for this next session, the overall pairs on the day time frame are kind of doing what they're doing. I mean, they're the U.S. Swiss continues to move lower. The Euro USD continues to move higher. The pound is on a move to the upside, but definitely within a kind of a ranging pullback movement, but still moving to the upside. Now let's take a look. Drop down to the hour time frame. We're going to zoom out a little bit, just show you some interesting things. We have, if you notice here, we have some lows that are kind of lining up, and if you drop a trend line on them, it looks pretty convincing that we have a trend line developing that's been tested once, twice, three times. So if we get a break out of this, either during this hour, over the next couple of minutes, or during the next hour or two, where would be a good place for this potentially to go? Well, the next place for it to go is right about here. So you can see, if we get it triggered during this next session, we have a potential to make about 23 to 24 pips off of this trend line that has developed. So definitely keep an eye on this. This is in the Euro USD. Now, some other interesting things. We have a move to the upside, pulled back, moved higher, pulled back again, is moving higher again. So if we get a pullback to the downside, it may be pertinent to look for a breakout on a trend line here and look for it to break lower back down to this range. So that's another thing to look at on the hour chart in the U.S. Japanese yen that could be kind of interesting. Something else, same pair, taking out this high, if it were to do that, then looking at it from here, we got just a couple of pips. If you wanted an extremely fast 2-pip scalp or so, you could grab that area right there. Well, that about wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.